the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see teams who have been division rivals since 1961. It's the Commanders and the Vikings on Thursday night primetime. Since 1960, it's the Commanders and the Vikings.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for...
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now back to throw. That's out to the flat for Akers.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And down to the 41. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. Here's a 2nd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw here. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. His throw incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 35 yards. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He wants it all for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Waddle, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got to complete to Waddle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Escaping the pressure right. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got Leighton Vander Esch, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Vikings and the Lions, and it's all up next.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Holding offense.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of run on first down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up...
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw here. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They'll look to throw here on first down. Being chased out left. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Steps away to his left. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On play action, they'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. It's a loss of the yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe you want some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for it.
And out now come the Vikings. They're going to look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Now he's flushed out left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
What's good, gang? Welcome to the live. What you on?
So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 13. A minute 44 to go. This Vikings offense. Down by 13. A minute 44 to go. Looking to throw. This is caught by Waddle. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Waddle, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have made it a... So now it's the Vikings' turn, trailing by 6. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Connecting with Andrews. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute.
We all knew the situation. We're in the fourth quarter. Who's going to step up and make the big play? We just saw it, didn't we? Took their shot, downfield, got it, and now they're in a great position to take the lead.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this.
Y'all tell me they waved it back.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stays.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Ain't no way they just scored, bro.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through.
What a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. What a thrilling fourth quarter this one was.
Definitely need the music turned up.
Fucking go.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll get a look at the Penguin, Jalen Waddle. He's coming off one of his biggest games in both yards and touchdowns.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good position to be in here, second and inches. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And time finally runs runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 6. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there. And now it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Mark Andrews, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Tyree Wilson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. He'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Steps away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense.
The Vikings head out to take over once again.
Yo, what's good? Welcome to the live. Type in, type in.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive.
If you're right here right now, like the video and subscribe, please.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defense.
Touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He already with a couple of times. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half.
Ready?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings!
Let's fucking go, my nigga.
In the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all their friends who play fantasy.
What's good? Welcome to the live. Like and subscribe.
And getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And quickly, they get to the line. On the give, this is Akers. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Going right back to Akers. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. This 2nd and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. Brings up 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. They'll give this to Akers running right to the 27-yard line.
Like and subscribe if you're in the chat. Please like and subscribe if you're in the chat.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds. And then the last says, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. And down to the 7-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Akers. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Cam Akers, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And now out comes Minnesota. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
Let's go now. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down.
This is caught inside the 15. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. look to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. Now he's into the clear again. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big pickup there. Without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. They're going to look to throw. On the move to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits.
And now out comes Minnesota. They'll look to throw here on first down. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy.
It's week 4 of the NFL. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' speedy running back. He had a great week last week, well over 100 on the ground with a score. It's the Raiders and the Vikings under the lights on Monday night.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight we finish off week 4 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Gun. They'll look to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Vikings at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first. On the handoff, it's Akers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll go again here with Akers. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Minnesota. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had that touchdown pass to Jalen Waddle last time they had the ball. And starting anew now here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Throw's going to be incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll set up to throw. Rolling to his left. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He'll drop to throw. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Being chased out left. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw here. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And they're going to speed things up here. A give running right is Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up.
See, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is probably like my 3rd or 4th season. Because when I first started playing, my nigga was ass too. I ain't even go cap to you. It's like my 3rd or 4th season now.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Jermaine Johnson there to bring him down. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the Colts who were able to come away with the home victory. Devontae Smith, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Devontae Adams, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Tennessee ass, my boy. They foul for doing that. But shit, after your first season, shit, you can like demand a trade or some shit.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here of the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Akers. Well, he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A short throw caught by Andrews. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Here's Akers. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. This is 2nd and 8. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hayes. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 20 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Akers back-to-back catches. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Akers will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back.
I use the Vikings playbooks. I don't change the playbooks. I just make sure to run, like every first down, I make sure to run the ball. Instead of trying to be like 230 and throw the ball every play, every first down, I run it. Then I throw it 2nd down. If I have to throw it on 3rd down, I throw it. But every first down, I make sure to run the ball.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Probably the only thing he did wrong. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He'll look to throw. Steps away. corner. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Out to his left. This is caught by Waddle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That is intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. What a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play.
It's week 5 of the 2027 season, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Chargers. All that and more coming up next.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the LA Chargers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by their left-handed quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Now, if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now back to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. Dancing away at the 35. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. On the move to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell.
Well, it certainly took too long to set up play action. That gave the pass rush time to get home for his first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He finds his man complete. It's Hayes. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Rolling to his right. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to put the... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Second and 1. Dancing to his left. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. Back to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
And another long drive from the offense where the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. The Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So, and that's caught inside the 35. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll set up to throw. Steps away to his left. Well, that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Flushed out right. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings come right. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll drop to throw. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw now on first down. It's Edwards again. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw again. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! Nico Collins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the... So all eyes on this Vikings offense. He'll look to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hayes. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
He's back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum.
And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. And now out comes Minnesota. They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new...
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security. Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side.
Hey, come in Monday, ready to do some work.